Some moments stay with you forever, frozen in memory. Especially the ones you can't explain. A single glimpse into the shadowy past can blur the lines between reality and the paranormal, forever haunting your thought.
Have you ever felt unseen eyes watching you in the dark? Welcome to Nightfall Crypt, where shadows whisper, the unknown lingers, and every story is waiting for you to listen, if you dare.
When I was younger, about 7 or 8 years old, my family moved into an old 2-story house that creaked with every step we took. The house had seen decades of life before us, and every corner seemed to harbor secrets, especially the basement. Dark, cold, and always whispering with drafts. It was a place I avoided unless absolutely necessary. My dad, unfazed by the gloom, had made a cozy den beside the laundry room, giving me the uncomfortable obligation of visiting there on occasion. Around the same time, I vividly remember my great-grandpa passing away from a sudden heart attack. He was a cheerful old man, always cracking jokes, handing out dollar bills or shiny coins to us kids. My clearest memory of him was this white-collared shirt he wore with 2 or 3 greenish-blue stripes at the top. He seemed eternally tied to that shirt in my memory. One quiet afternoon, it was just me, my mum, and my 2 sisters at home. My mum was upstairs showering, the steady hum of the water muffled through the ceiling. My sisters giggled and chattered away, immersed in their games upstairs. My bedroom was on the main floor, directly connected to the dining room, creating a continuous passage to the kitchen and living room. Feeling restless, I decided to look for my sisters or my mum. My small feet echoed on the hardwood floors as I wandered into the dining room and toward the kitchen, calling softly, but no one answered. It was then, in that silence, I glanced to my left, toward the basement steps leading into the kitchen hallway. A silhouette moved quietly but distinctly through the space. My breath caught, heart thumping loudly in my chest as recognition dawned upon me. The figure wore a white shirt, unmistakably striped with greenish-blue lines at the top. For a brief, impossible moment, my mind whispered one name: Great-Grandpa. Frozen, my eyes followed the shadow as it silently moved toward the bathroom hallway. My heart raced in disbelief, confusion overwhelming my young mind. I blinked rapidly, trying to clear what surely was an illusion. Yet when I reopened my eyes, the silhouette had vanished as suddenly as it appeared. A chill surged down my spine, an instinctive dread replacing my initial curiosity. Without fully comprehending what I'd just witnessed, my legs propelled me rapidly upstairs, seeking the safety and comfort of my mom's presence. Breathless and shaking, I told her what I had seen, my voice trembling as I recounted the familiar shirt. Mom comforted me, dismissing it gently as a trick of the light or perhaps my imagination. But I knew it was more. Something had appeared before me, connected to my great-grandpa's memory, lingering in the shadows of that old house. Years passed, yet the event never faded. Occasionally, it would resurface, an echo of the supernatural etched permanently into my psyche. I found myself wondering, was it truly him, returning for a final goodbye? Or had my grief and imagination conspired to create the ghostly vision? Recently, curiosity led me back to that old house, now abandoned and in disrepair. As I stepped cautiously inside, the familiar scent of dust and memories stirred unease within me. Making my way toward the basement, the steps creaked underfoot. Halfway down, my flashlight flickered, and in that fleeting darkness, a shadow stirred below. Familiar stripes flashed briefly before vanishing. I stumbled back, heart racing, echoes of childhood terror gripping me. Was this place truly haunted by my great-grandpa's gentle spirit? Or had fear shaped my memories into shadows? Standing there in the darkened stairwell, I realized some questions are destined never to be answered.
And so, the shadows stretch further, and the mystery only deepens. But this is far from the end. It's merely the beginning. What lingers beyond the door? Who is whispering your name? And what is that shifting in the corner of your eye? The answers await in the next chapter of these chilling tales. Subscribe to Nightfall Crypt and hit the notification bell, because the crypt's secrets are endless and the darkness never sleeps. Until next time, stay in the light if you can.